All right, I'm sitting right now with Craig and Brad from Cinematic Sunrise.
Hello.
So, guys, you guys been busy with your other band, CHIODOS. How did you guys find time to start a side project and get buckled down and get focused?
Lately we've just been like working around CHIODOS' schedule for the most part, but I mean it's hard. I mean, when we go home, we then devote a lot of time to cinematic stuff too. So you just really have to find a good medium.
Yeah, I think the main thing is just scheduling it, and cinematic is like it's not just like a side project. It's definitely something that we take very seriously. It's just you just have to actually schedule out your days. Like I think we come home from this tour and then we're home for like 3 days. We fly to England. We come back. We have 2 days to get ready for the cinematic headliner. It really is just scheduling. But I mean, kind of take advantage of what it is that we're doing while we're young and able to do it. And you know, we love making music, so that's why we decided to wear ourselves so thin. You know, when some of the CHIODOS guys want to break or you know, whatever it is, Brad and I just love to constantly make music nonstop. You know, so yeah, I think that answers your question.
So it's like basically working 2 jobs, I guess you can.
Kinda, yeah. Except your job is awesome, and it's you get to be yourself and play for appreciating amazing people. So.
And you guys be headlining the whole Warped Tour with Cinematic Sunrise, correct? Or part of it?
Yeah, we're just doing most of the southeastern dates. I think we're gonna do some stuff down to it, but we couldn't. I mean, I think we could have done the entire Warped Tour, but that's not something that we were looking to do, especially with cinematic at this point, because there's no the full length. You know, it's not going to be out for a while, just the whole Warped Tour thing would have conflicted with CHIODOS stuff this summer.
So how did try not to get the 2 cross intertwined? You know, CHIODOS and then Cinematic Sunrise. Do you guys ever just break apart, or when you're on a tour of CHIODOS, then you're strictly just sticking with CHIODOS, and then when you're in the Cinematic Sunrise, you're doing it as Cinematic Sunrise? Don't want to
Well, it helps that we have the same booking agent and everybody working for us the same.
Managers.
But I mean, last year on Warped Tour, we were doing 2 sets a day. We were doing CHIODOS and cinematic for a gig, 10 days?
Yeah.
12 days, something like that. So, I mean,
it's not really separated. You know, it's just we get up, we play music, and we mean it either way. We like to play, we like to have fun, and just get up there with it. And the best part about CHIODOS and cinematic is it is just 2 groups of best friends that just go and have a good time. So it's never really weird, and it's not like we have to show up like it's a job or anything, So it's cool.
Yeah, what's the feeling? Yeah, what's the feeling like that? Like you're playing and you're doing this awesome thing together, and you guys are really good friends. I mean,
it's awesome. It's like it's weird because we've been doing it for so long with CHIODOS. I mean, it's been so long that not necessarily take it for granted, but sometimes you just kind of forget that you're on stage with your best friends, and cinematic was kind of like a good refreshing experience even to go back to CHIODOS with, because you're on stage with different people, and it changes. The whole mood changes. You turn around and my best friend Marcus is in cinematic, so looking next to me and having my best friend of 6 or 7 years on stage with me is just crazy.
So cool.
Looking behind the drums and seeing our booking agent play is just, what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it's cool. It makes you appreciate, what it is that we have and what it is that we're doing.
So what kind of style, for people, is it similar to CHIODOS? Something totally different? People that don't know, I don't know.
I guess that's open to interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit happier, less dramatic, not so dynamic, I guess. It's a little more straightforward. Obviously, quote unquote poppier, if that's what you want to call it. But there's no screaming. I don't think there's any breakdowns.
A lot more major chords opposed to minor chords.
Not as many accidentals, if any. Stuff like that.
So when can we expect either the full length or just anything out in stores?
Well, we've got May 13th. The EP comes out, and that'll be in only Hot Topic and online at iTunes and Merch Now. and the EP is an actual coloring book, and it comes shrink wrapped with like 4 crayons. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those, you know, when you're sitting at like the doctor's office when you're little and you're trying to like find what's wrong with this picture, or like kind of like a Where's Waldo. There's like all of our faces like hidden throughout like this weird like zoo type thing. But anyway, so there's the artwork.
Well, that's the
for
fun
it,
part
so.
about it, because that's like
Yeah.
people. You want people to go to albums, so like MySpace, all this BS downloading, like that's kind of fun. It's just another additive when you go get the album. Something just
Yeah,
fun. And it
and-
shows your personalities.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been bringing that up, like, oh, good idea. It's a good way to sell records, but we just
Not
wanted
just like
to.
that,
Yeah,
too.
we
It's
just wanted to release a coloring book, pretty much. Like,
Oh,
it was,
shit.
we just thought it would be a fun, innovative
Yeah.
way to do it. Like, we didn't even think about selling records. Like, that didn't even pop in my mind until like the people started saying that.
Well, that's just fun. Here's a little funny thing too.
Yeah.
They're selling, yeah.
Another aspect into the CD experience.
And cinematic is fun. Like that's the whole point that we're trying to get across. Like all we are is a bunch of like best friends just having a good time. We want to make happy music. We don't I don't want to be taken too seriously at any point. We just want to be having a good time. So anybody that says coloring isn't fun is
Yeah.
Satan.
Yeah, they got
So-
some things
Got
mixed
some
up in their
issues.
head.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Like
obviously-
traumatic childhood coloring
They got
experiences.
Well, obviously you guys don't. You guys are doing really well. Side project, hope it's gonna work out well. The new album, like it.
Thank you.
Letter from Janelle, right?
The new record.
Yeah.
The name of it?
Yeah.
Bump House Ballet.
Yeah, but the song, we were talking about Letter to Janelle. and
Letter from Janelle.
Yeah, remember, is that your favorite one on the album you like to play?
Yeah, that's my
it's
favorite.
awesome. Rough and paper.
Oh, show.
Alright. Cinematic Sunrise, Craig and Brad, Video Matt signing out. Peace. Awesome.